there, and welcome along to the Ruesha and Shaban show. Please like, please subscribe. It is good to be back. It's good to be with you. Cassim, hello.
Hi, Cass. How are we? It's been a week or two.
It has been a week or two. It's been 2 weeks because you were in camp last week, so we didn't do anything on Monday. Even if you were here on Monday, probably wouldn't have been filming.
Right.
Interesting couple of weeks. How are you doing?
Yes, good. All is well. We're just moving along there, back from Marbella. Week at camp was nice to have a bit of sunshine, actually.
Yeah.
Nice to have a bit of sunshine on the skin. I'd say it was a good bonding camp.
Was it? Why was it good bonding?
It was just a bit of
serious time?
Less serious time. That was it. Why would bonding be serious?
I don't know.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Like,
was it deep chats and stuff?
No, I just mean it was fun.
Oh.
Cass, man, boot jet.
Why was it fun? Like, how was it fun?
No, it was a laid back camp. Like, obviously we worked on stuff and whatever, but we were allowed just to have a bit of, probably we had a full day off pretty much, which was nice.
Did you go up to the news cafe in Marbella?
Didn't. But no, it was nice, and it was like 20 degrees. I think one day it was like 22 degrees. Nice, clear blue skies. Went for a few dips in the sea.
Did you go in?
Beautiful.
Was it cold?
No. I expected it to be a bit colder than what it was, but no, it was lovely. So that was just a good, energetic camp, is what I would say.
Yeah, a bit of winter sun, maybe.
Yeah. The girls were all in good form, good spirits, so that was nice.
How funny that Ireland men just beat Hungary and then Ireland women just beat Hungary.
Yeah.
It's not that funny, but you know what I mean?
Imagine that.
Yeah.
OMG.
Do the girls in the Ireland camp know the men Irish players? Any of them got like relations there? I know Saoirse Noonan like grew up with Ademaida, didn't she?
I don't know.
She did? Do you not know that? Grew up in the same street.
Right. I didn't know that, no.
Yeah.
I'd say I don't really know, Cass. Say some of them if they're in the same clubs, if they bump into each other, but that's it. Don't think anyone's hanging about each other like that. You know?
I like to think that way.
Right.
They're all in the same boat together. Shall we touch on what we can touch on? What's the I don't know, what are we allowed to say or not allowed to say, or where are you at with what happened a couple of weeks ago?
Obviously just waiting to hear what the ban is. Obviously people have been pushing for a, what do you call it?
A lifetime ban.
A lifetime ban.
A lifetime ban.
Yeah, obviously it's gone through the process right now, so I can't really speak about it right now. But I think people are now coming at me like, how poor you playing the victim. And I'm
I saw a bit of that, yeah.
I wouldn't really say so. I think everyone's entitled to an opinion, but once you're being asked to burn in a field and let people volley about in a field, I'm like, that's probably a bit of social media abuse.
Was that just a DM or what? Or?
There's been a few things, but I'm like, I don't care about people's criticism, but I'm like, how do you think that's okay? Where you're saying that I tried to assault or kill a player on a park, but that's not the case. I seen red, and I hold my hands up to that. I've held my hands up to that, so I don't know how people thinking that I'm going out to actually really majorly hurt someone during the game. I'm like, that's not the case, and you've probably never been involved in sports or football in your life. But yeah, crack on with your opinions if you want. That's cool.
Yeah, I suppose people can.
What makes you think you're so much better than me then?
Yeah.
Miles off it, pals. Miles off it.
I think that's it. Like we've talked about social media before, so many times on the show. But I wonder if the FA have seen or been influenced by, I want to push for a more strenuous ban because of the outcry on social media, which but don't get me wrong, like we've all talked about, it's a red card. We know it's a red card. But then I'm like, you already on social media are probably a bit of a villain kind of thing because of the crack you have about Arsenal fans. So I see the DM pictures and whatever, and I'm like, you're like these little sad cases. This is what they do. They just troll people. It's the way they do it. But that is, people can just continue to say what they want. Do you let it? Does it affect you? Not that you can be a victim, but does it affect you?
Honestly, no. I think
Or has it affected you now?
What would the only thing that I'd say where I'd be like, oh, is Irish people wanting me out of the Irish squad, but I'm like,
right.
So that one you're probably a bit like, I've played for Ireland for like 13 years now before we even had a fan. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of a bit like, rein it in a bit, but that's obviously people can have that opinion or whatever. I can take all the criticism in the world about your shit, your crap at football, blah, blah, blah. You're 35, grow up. Like I said, I seen red. I didn't intend to hurt Hannah Kane. I didn't even realise it was Hannah Kane. And I think as soon as it happened, I'd already had the DMs, like people waiting. So I was like, I didn't bother reaching out to Hannah. I was like, what's the point? It's too late now.
Do you wish you'd reached out to Hannah?
Not really, no. I'm sure when we cross paths, I'll speak to her.
With anyone, you know, with the minute you do something that people don't like the look of, there's going to be a team, an army, a loud bunch on social media kind of thing. There's also people who've been in football for a long time who would say, kind of understand what happened there. You know, I work with a number of footballers or former footballers who completely understood the reaction kind of thing. But you've not played a lot of club football, and you might have just been all pent up, and you were trying to de-escalate it. You've been pushed, and you've like say the red mist, whatever, or seen red, whatever. We all do it. You know, we all lose it. We all have a day where you fucking just lose it. You are human. You're human to do that.
I hold my hands up. Like there's no excuse for grabbing someone in a headlock. And
that shit can't be arsed. Got her by the neck. We all know that's very different. And when I keep saying that being spread, I'm like, that's very, very different. Putting your hands on someone's neck is putting your hands on someone's neck. Putting the headlock is very, very different. Not that they're all great.
I think that it doesn't look great. It doesn't look great because in my head, I'm like, we're falling. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know why we're falling. But obviously, see it back and see what happened. But I'm like, there's still no... Like, I can't argue that I've grabbed her, lost my head, hold my hands up to that. Not intended to injure the girl. And I'm obviously thankful she got up and played on and went to camp and played at camp and all that. So that's it. But for I think people being like, oh, people are on one, I'm like, right, relax. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm glad she's sound. And I do think everything is intensified because of social media, and it's intensified because it is me, and I already have a strong group of people that dislike me anyway, so they're going to make a lot of noise. But,
just to confirm those people who maybe don't like Ruesha, a few weeks ago, what you said about Hannah Hampton and the bad behaviour will add to it. And then, of course, the women's football breakup kind of thing, the handshake thing, all that goes back to people just wanting to hate you anyway.
I'm like, in that and at that time, I think people don't realise, but I wasn't shaking other people's hands also. And I chose to do that at that time. If we rocked up and I was playing against them now, I'd shake their hands because time's a healer and you move on with life. Everyone's happy. I'm happy. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. There's no beef there now, as far as I'm concerned. Do you know what I mean? That's fine. I find it fascinating about the Hannah stuff because she's got such a strong fan base because she is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But I'm like, that was my experience. I've literally said, I understand how someone's book. They've said that they found it hard to work with her because I've been there.
It's just
I've seen it.
It's the online fan base.
There's no bullying there. I've seen some people, in their wee shitey channels and their wee shitey TikToks, man, and you're bogging. You know who you are, a few of them. But just talking shite. You can criticise me. That's fine. There is a difference when it comes to what a manager said about me trying to protect me, or she's not even just me, she's just saying social media abuse is bad. If you know what I mean.
But by the way, it was a subject of discussion on the media over here, not even to do with what happened to you, to do with sport. In sports, they have social media channels have to put it right, otherwise people will continue quitting sport. So that was the conversation.
Come and criticise me all you want, if you know what I mean, but that I'm fine with that. But don't be saying I'm trying to murder someone on a football pitch. Behave yourself.
Yeah,
go away.
They're not well. That's not somebody's not well if they're saying things like that, and they're stirring up heat and they're stirring up hate and let them. That's the old saying now. Let them.
I know what fascinates me now. People going like, "How dare you have an opinion or talk about stuff?" Hello, it's my fucking podcast, you idiot.
I know.
P.S. I also play football. long before you jumped on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
So relax.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but you know what I've been thinking? Just since that, I should probably just step away from football, from podcasts, and just go and live in a home somewhere. So they're happy.
Oh, no,
Do you know
no,
what I mean?
no. We're going to, you and Mary Earps, there's going to be a Christmas bonfire where the women's football fans are going to put you two on the top of it and just burn you at the stake. And then the world will be a better place this Christmas.
As long as they're happy.
And then what they're going to do as well is drain your blood and write it on the wall near the site. Okay. And then you two, right. You know, you're worse. In fact, you're right at the very top of the bonfire.
I'm a sinner. You're all obsessed with me. All obsessed with me.
Yeah.
And everyone in this place fancies me. But yeah, that's that. But on a serious note, I'm happy that Hannah came with sound.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
and
fine.
When the time is right, I'll reach out to her.
Yeah. Well, if you're reaching out now, it's because people are making you want to reach out or whatever.
No, that's why I actually didn't from
the
start.
You could have done all of these things right anyway, or not right, the way you've done it. It's the way you've done it for your truth is right, but you could have done it all the way people think it was the right way to do it. In the aftermath, it still wouldn't be good enough anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, you are where you are with it. Shall we move on?
Yes.
Because big shout out to GK Barry and Ella Rutherford for taking the heat off you a couple of days later after they did the Subway League Cup draw, which I want to say that was the competition that, it was the Palace Leicester game that happened, right? That was in the Subway Cup. Was that the Subway Cup?
Yeah. Cup, yeah. Was Conti Cup now, Subway Cup, yeah.
It's obviously the Subway Cup now.
Yeah.
It's been rebranded.
Yeah, that even people, I'm like, oh my God. Like, they've been booked to come in and do it. Obviously, whoever's organised it has thought, right, let's try and tap into this industry. We've got a footballer, Nella, and our partner's a massive presence on social media, YouTube.
Where the fans are. You're all on social media.
Podcasts and stuff like that. So people have thought, like, let's try and change it up a bit because we're trying to find the right balance, find what's right. But then it's not good enough. People going, it was a shambles. I'm like, I don't sit down and watch football draws. I never do. I just wait to see who we're playing and what's what. That's it. So like they've tried to be a bit more creative with it, but I'm like, well, if you know what she's about, you know exactly what she's going to do. That's that. Or are people now going, oh no, but that's not okay. So now they're having to backtrack and go, all right, we got it wrong. Or is it, I don't know. But I'm like, we know exactly what she was about. We know exactly how it was going to be. It wasn't going to be strict. She wasn't going to turn into a Sky News presenter overnight to dish out this draw. So I'm just like, relax, people. Do you know what I mean? Like, but so is that the wrong way forward now? So is it going to go back to the other way of what they've done? They tried to make it a bit more creative. Whoever's trying to do it. Yeah. So I'm going, they might stand by their decision. I'm like, fair enough. But obviously it's a backlash on everyone else.
People have told, just in terms of social media chat as well, GK Barry to go and kill herself. All off the back of that draw. Like, so people who have that approach online.
No, what's funny though, if you do make fake accounts and all that to do it, and then you can't actually use your own name and you hide behind little names, you're a gimp. You're an absolute gimp.
More than that, you're a coward. I mean, the only thing about social media now is that this freedom of speech, it stops you from getting a slap in the face. And I don't care about saying that. That's exactly what all encouraging violence. Say it to someone's face because you'll get a slap, you know, and we seem to forget that, we just seem to forget all boundaries now with people. GK Barry and Ella, I have it from a confirmed source on a day that GK was encouraged to completely be herself, and
obviously they hired her.
Yeah,
it's like.
Well, but then I saw this, and the WSL have requested the footage. The WSL also booked her.
Yeah.
So what? Like what? They're there as part of the WSL draw. And and with Subway, Subway, and this has all come together through them. I believe they were making foot-long Subways and having the crack, and it was all going really well. Yeah. I actually think credit to Ella. I think she did a nice job at controlling the thing. GK Barry going, won't spank for luck, is the least offensive thing I've ever heard, and people saying that it's filled with innuendos. It's a bit of fun, right? Yeah. There was nothing sexual about that. Okay, a little spank for luck. Yeah, that's what she's done. And then I kept hearing the amount of people saying she's dropped the ball. The more you watch it, actually not a bad example. She's holding the ball and she's put it in. She's not dropped the ball in. Now, I mentioned this on TalkSport the other day. I've done a number of draws and I hate them, right? I absolutely hate them because I'm so terrified of getting them wrong. I don't think I've ever done a women's draw, but I've done plenty of the men's for like the FA Vase, the FA Trophy, which would be like further down the divisions.
Right.
And Ruesha used to see the amount of balls. Oh my God, too many balls. You'd have had a meltdown.
Oh,
right. Another lesbian, right? Again, just
how dare you make a joke about that?
How do you talk about lesbians handling balls?
It's disgraceful.
And anyway, again, it's not your traditional draw, but it's on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be traditional.
And I remember it's on TikTok. I'm like, but obviously the organisers have tried to do it different.
Credit to the person for thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Because draws are shit, they're boring. Even the footballers are saying they just wait to find out who they are. They don't care who's pulling out the number. They don't care who's presenting it. Whereas this one has brought a little bit of a difference. Now people are saying women's football aren't being taken seriously. There's plenty of people who could have been there in those shoes and doing that role. Yeah, there are. But and I just think everything at the moment is actually, I think the fans are entitled to their view, usually when it comes to football, but there's a portion of women's fans who are entitled to their opinion on whatever they want, whether it's the only thing that it's been spoken about in women's football, I think, since the Women's Euros. This is the biggest thing really that's happened. Mary Earps, fuck Mary Earps, worst person ever, jealous hater, blah, 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 blah. She's entitled to her opinion on that. Like you're entitled to have your opinion on her as a footballer. Whereas the minute someone else has something to do with women's football, who wouldn't normally be there in that scene or doing things a certain way, they're criticised.
Yeah.
And and everyone wants them hung up. It's just, I'm at the point, Brish, where I'm like, I love women's football. I love the growth. But there's a section of the fan base, I can't be arsed with them.
They're absolutely cuckoo mental.
That I can't be arsed with them. It's like they've complete, because it's online.
Yeah.
They're
so right and better than everyone, and their opinion is the most highest of
don't get me wrong,
everyone. I'm actually like, we should just cut the football, just not talk about football now, and just talk about fun. Eh?
Well, they don't talk about the football. They talk about the girlfriends. They talk about their opinion on the girlfriends.
You do like that too, though.
But I can go and watch the fucking football and say she's shit, she's horse shit, she's good.
But that's not.
She's
good.
great.
That's not, you can't be calling people going they're shit, they're shit.
Yes, you can.
I wouldn't say that in that tone or that language.
If you're watching this now, right, and you think I'm shit, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, it's fine. But I'm just saying is that I don't like to not be nice to people. I've never done that, actually. I've never actually ever said that someone is shit. I've never done it. But I'm so used to getting it the other way that I think when it comes to other things like J.K. Barry and Ella hosting this thing, the abuse that they've got off the back of it from women's football fans to people who are growing the game and doing their best every day are going to spoil the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Mary Earp's done wonderful things for women's football. She fucking said that bad behaviour was rewarded, and now she's discredited from the whole women's football.
Yeah.
If we keep going this way, troops, there'll be nobody left.
I've got a wee scalp in my thumb. I've had it there for about a week now in my finger.
Me too. See that in there? That again? And see that little... Do you know what that is? Do you know how you can get it out? A Calpol stick.
Oh, I've seen that on TikTok.
But then it looks at a funny angle in there. How weird we both got scalps in our thumb.
A wee bastard when I went in, I'll tell you that.
Right, who else can we bitch about?
There's a few people on my list, but I need to lay low.
Text me.
But yeah, it's a weird one. Times are, I think it's only going one way right now, and the more the game's growing still. But I think what you're trying to say there is, yes, people are entitled to your opinion, as it has been in the guys' game. I get two different games, but the way it's growing, people are going to be entitled to their opinion. But I think who did I see one of the England players talking about it the other day? It's social media abuse that's different. Yeah, when people start to get personal and like attack people like that. They do. If you know, and that is a thing that's happening. I can actually handle it. I can handle it. Like I said, there's only one thing that would hurt me is like Irish fans being like, yeah, get her out, feck her off. That'd be a bit like, keeping in mind I've been sent off once in my career for violent conduct, and I'm nearly a 20-year career. I've been sent off for a few times for dissent. So do you know what I mean? You're a bit like, how are you the worst person in the world and the most dangerous player in the world now? All of a sudden, do you know what I mean?
Because of social media.
Because of social media, people's and you speak on a podcast and Do you know what I mean? Anyway, these people, crack on, being a gimp. I'll just crack on with my life.
Yeah, and I think we're probably going to just keep cracking on with the podcast and stuff anyway. And actually, it's definitely not the YouTube channel, where the YouTube channel interaction's brilliant. It's actually really nice. People subscribe to you because they want to watch you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I think on that, let's just touch on the people that are
good people.
Support us like having a laugh or a bit light-hearted.
Yeah.
Don't want to take things too serious. Don't want to get overly personal because of... Do you know what I mean? So there's people out there, we thank you for your support.
Always.
And we're grateful for that. And if you don't like us, just fuck off. Stay off the channel. Yeah.
As your twin sister, I've been sad for about 2 weeks now.
Oh, have you?
I've been sad since.
Yeah.
Because I think, well, I don't know. I think you're right. You're perceived a certain way. And that's usually because you do play into it and you do say what you want. And people, I don't know, people think you could be the worst person in the world. And this isn't a victim play. It's really not. It's our channel. So we can talk about this. But I think you're very misunderstood. Again, I go back to the undiagnosis. But I do, like, I would say now, because you're 35, you're right, you know, you've joined Palace and you were buzzing to go there and, you know, delighted to get a team in WSL2 that were pushing for promotion. And you hadn't been playing, kind of thing. So then you get on, you play, and then not only is it a red card that normally would be a 3-match ban, but now it could be in a certain situation, maybe more. And then before you know it, you're heading into the end of the season. But then I do look and go, there's just so much more to life, kind of thing. You know, life goes on. But and you've got your new house now, and that's lovely. Yeah. And Jade, when you were away, did some surprises.
She did. She got the living room up and sorted. Her mum came down and worked hard, grafted away, got everything sorted. Couch was delivered, so they worked around that, and it's all sorted. So it's nice. She actually got a home, got a nice cosy home. So yeah, got to focus on the good bits. You know,
Jamie's mum told me yesterday that she saw Jade and Ruesha and Aldi the other day, and I was like, Ruesha's at camp, and I was like, oh, it was their mum. It would have been Jade's mum. She went, no, it must have been Ruesha because she was like Ruesha's height and she's blonde hair, and she was. And I was like, yeah, that's Jade's mum who manages to defy the last 30 years of her life, age-wise. Internationals, anything we can touch on? It was on friendlies, wasn't it? What about England smashing China 8-0?
Do you know what? I thingied and then I'd seen the score and I was like, who is it they played? It was China.
China.
And I was like,
China.
It's
China.
And I thought, that's embarrassing. China aren't that bad.
Smash them to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair play, England, man. They just crack on, and they've got such a good crop of players, and obviously there's many more young players coming through.
Question.
Yes.
If you could take, never mind the English, Irish, whatever like that, if you could take one player from the England team to the Ireland team, who would it be?
Ooh, good question. Oh.
Did you hear this fart?
It wasn't me. That was you.
No.
Yes, it was.
All right.
Right, you creeped. See? How could you have thought that was even me? How could you not know
it was a little fart?
You? Oh, right, okay. I'm going to say...
Hurry the fuck up, man.
Either Kira Bonk, just for our pure ball playing skills, or I'm going to go someone you might not think. I think everyone would think, oh, you'll go for Russo or something, but I think I'd go for the Beth Mead.
Why?
Because I think you'd just be like, right, I'd just be like, go up front.
Her confidence in front of goals. Unreal, yeah.
I think she's probably... I think she's a great finisher. I think she's a really good finisher. So I just think she would score a lot of goals. Score a lot of goals. She's composed in front of goal. So yeah, that's what I'd do.
Okay.
Okay.
Ask me who I had to go
Who
for.
would you pick?
I haven't thought this through. Oh.
You're obsessed with England, man, honestly.
I know.
Freak.
I know. I'd probably go Russo.
Would you?
Yeah, I think I would. Because, yeah.
She'd bang them in and all, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
She would. Yeah.
Right, well, maybe next time we see you, you'll have a smile on your face or something. I don't know. Are you getting in the festive spirit?
Do you know what? Today I've just said, right,
let's
go and get a tree.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go and do it. So I think might go.
Did you see mine?
Go and do it. Yeah. No, I think you have done a good job. It looks nice. Looks festive. Looks cosy. Shock horror. I walk through the door and you're sleeping again on the couch. It's embarrassing.
Well, the kids are off today. Jade's taking them a walk.
She's away out. God knows what they're up to.
She was freezing as well.
I know.
Pissing down out there. You need to embrace the festivities.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to it. I'm just like, right, here we are. I'm just going to train right now. Try not get too fat. Try not drink much. And I want to go on holiday. I want to book Florida and just go away for Christmas. Have a nice week to 9 days in the sunshine. I should really go and visit family too, but I'll get around to that.
Yeah.
But I think I just need some vitamin D, some beach time.
Yeah. You're very basic on a beach. Because Jamie and I were talking about, like when we go away now, we'll get like day beds or certain things, whatever like that. And Jamie was like, I think Ruesha and Jade would love Pelagoni, where we went last year. And I'm like, I actually think it would be too much of a process for Ruesha. You're very much so like you get your towel and you lie out on the beach and that's you for about 10 hours straight. Instead of like you base yourself here and then the water's there and then the beach is there and the pool's there. Like you're just like one place, very, very simplistic.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather have a nice comfy bed or
but when you broadcast, you can't
chair. Well, I've not really got that luxury when you're in Florida.
Why not?
You don't have that on the beach.
What, you don't have like beach clubs?
No. What? No, not that bit. No. So
I'm surprised.
I'm quite happy just having like a deck chair and a towel and just going in at the water and just sitting in my pool box, cracking open the cans. Happy days. Honestly, happy days. Don't get me wrong, I do like a bit more expensive taste when you've got a nice lounger and stuff like that, but a public pool and stuff like that, too many people, they're all pissing in the pool. I get you do it in the sea, but it's a bit different, isn't it? Just sitting drowning in chlorine and people's piss. And you get the odd clatty bastard that might take a shite in the pool. Do you
remember when we were young at Drumchapel Baths and someone shat in the pool?
I mind that, yeah. I mind that being in Vegas. Do you not mind Vegas? And they had to close the pool down because somebody took a shite in the pool.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you just can't trust human beings. They're a bit bogging.
Yeah, true.
I'd rather be swimming in shark shite. Do you know what I mean? Let's go, but I'm in their ocean. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, just get me to white sand, nice clear water, bit of sunshine, keep it simple, go out for a few nice dinners, a few expensive dinners, but nice sushi and stuff like that.
Oh my God, and then, you and Jade need to go to the Soho farmhouse.
Right, yeah, it did look good actually.
By the way, classy wanker these days, don't care. Don't care. Went to the farmhouse and the rooms are so cute because it's like an Irish farm. That's what I've kind of seen it as. And you can light your own fire at the bottom of the bed. Outdoor bathtubs, which filled up in a second. Yeah. Oh my God, like fresh air. Yeah. There's goats in a field. I had it all. It was really, really nice. But about 19 quid a cocktail. Yeah. No.
What are you going to do?
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But drink more cocktail.
Yeah.
Right, Rue, thanks very much for catching up with us. Good luck as you await your death sentence. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe. We'll be back with you again soon. And thanks for those who offer their support. And for those of you who don't and who are haters, get it right up you. Bye.
Bye.